Coming to you live from Southern California, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Netherlands taking on Ontario. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Edmundo Sosa. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat. Yeah, he gave up several earned runs his last time out. I think command is a huge issue for him, and fastball command. He's got to trust it. He's got good velocity. Attack hitters with it in this one.
So just about set now, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch, 3-10.
Ball.
Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The next pitch misses. It's 2-2. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And now the first baseman, Kurt Smith.
The first baseman, Kurt Smith.
That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. Out towards right center field. Ramos on the move. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitcher's arms, you're a guy that is hard to...
Well, gonna pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Bottom of the first, and on the mound in this one, number 28. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Last time out, it just seemed like he wasn't trusting his stuff. He fell behind in the count, walked a number of guys. Today, he's got to pitch aggressively, and he's got to pitch inside.
Bottom of the first. Now, here is number 29. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports, too. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
And now, Edmundo Sosa. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Nope.
First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
Righty to the plate.
Hey!
Oh, he catches the corner for a strike. Up the middle. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first with one gone. And here is Jonathan Arauz.
Yeah.
In there, and it's 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Throws to first. 2 gone now.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one out of it.
Now, Jose Ramos. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Next pitch is popped up. Bogarts gets under it, and that will end the inning. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the rookie right fielder, number 14.
I mean, these guys know they have to get going out of the gates, but you're not going to hear a skipper. You're not going to hear people really say that.
And a pitch.
Because this game's hard enough, and you try to minimize the pressure that you put on yourself or that you take in from outside. So, sticking to the plan, the process every day, coming in, doing your work, making the adjustments you need to make, and just focusing on the task at hand that day. Boog, our man, Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Inside.
Next pitch is inside. And now 3-0. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Fought off foul. The wind and the pitch. Looking, and quickly one away in the second. Here's Didi now. 3 hits in the ball game on Wednesday.
Didi Gregorius.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
No score here in the second.
Ball.
Next pitch
Down.
downstairs. 2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Three-0 down. There's the strike. Righty delivers.
Hey. 3 balls,
Second inning
2
here,
strikes.
no score. This to center field. Smith settles underneath it, and it's caught for the out.
Batting 6, the catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
Now it's Jansen to hit.
That's
First
a ball.
offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
So now 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
Kicks and deals.
That's a
That
ball.
one off the mark. 2-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Counts full.
Next pitch is in the dirt. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Next pitch is popped up. Camargo has a beat on it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2 is Johan Camargo.
Leading off.
He's a
for
guy who
Ontario,
does it all.
the
With
third
the lack of
baseman,
contact in today's
Johan
game, this guy hits for
Camargo.
contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. The wind of the pitch.
Early in the
1-0.
count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And the pitch. Into the zone for a strike. That is strike 2. The pitch. Line drive. Makes the grab, one down.
Batting 6. The catcher, Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 as he
No ball, 2
waves at
strikes.
that one. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way.
Batting 7.
But that time,
The left
a little
fielder,
anxious.
number 8.
Two outs, base is empty. At the plate, number 8.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Well struck left field. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. His second of the year, and they jump ahead.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now it's Dominic Smith.
Batting 8. The center fielder, Dominic
Next
0-1.
offering is down low.
Smith.
1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And he deals. fouled off to the right. Left-hand batter waits. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. On the run, throw to first.
Oh.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back here at Petco Park, on to the third inning, and now the DH, Jonathan Scope.
The designated hitter, Jonathan Scope.
The pitch. And the slider catches the zone.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Next
Yeah,
offering
one ball,
down
one
in the
strike.
dirt. The pitch. And a count 1-2. And a foul ball. Next pitch is popped up. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and
The
popped it
center
up.
fielder, number 6.
And now the center fielder, number 6.
Ball.
First offering misses the mark. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss.
One ball,
And a count 1-2.
strikes.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. And out. And there's 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right
Batting
now.
9, the left fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. In there for strike 1. Swing and a
0-2.
miss. And a pitch. And fouled off. Here comes a pitch.
Ball.
Way inside, gets out of the way. And the righty deals. Bounce to the left side. Nice grab. The throw in there
safe.
safely.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And the first
Ball,
pitch
that pitch is
misses
out.
for ball 1. And the right-hander deals. That's a strike. Profar, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
Next one misses, and it's
2-1.
2-1. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2
He
strikes.
was out front that time. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They take the first out. That ends the frame. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Eduardo Thomas.
Leading off for Ontario, the first baseman, Eduardo Thomas.
The wind of the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double. So the lineup flips over. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, number 29.
Nope.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1,
Hitter's
no
got some
strike.
good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Hammered, base hit. Thomas headed for the plate. Cut off, throw home.
Oh, he's there.
Too late, he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well done, drives in the run. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Ball
First
1.
offering misses the mark.
Good
Counts
speed
1-0.
on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Move to first.
Safe.
Standing. He's in there safely. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
This is one of
1-1.
those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 1-1. Runner on the go. Cut off.
1 ball, 2 strikes the
Throw
count.
to second. Great jump. And here it comes. And now the
I got
count
the count,
is
2-2.
even. Ground ball up the middle. And he beats
No, he's
the
in there.
throw. He's safe.
Tough play up the middle, and everything
batter,
needed to be
number
right
3,
there. Field that,
designated hitter,
get a strong throw off to first
Jonathan
base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan Arauz. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Pitch misses
Inside, ball 1.
inside, ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Runners on the corners, no outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Two down. That's a base hit as a run scores.
That's 3 singles in a row. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Jose Ramos getting ready to hit.
Nope.
And the first
Ball
pitch
one.
misses for ball 1. First and second here, no outs. And the next
Two
pitch
balls,
is
no
way
strikes.
outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls,
And it's
1
2
strike.
and 1. Activity in the bullpen. Number 68 up and loosening in the pen. Next offering is down low.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free
Number
pass.
7, Johan.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Camargo in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The 1-0.
Ball
Guy
upstairs.
right there.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And it is
The
2
count,
and 1.
2-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches.
Well struck right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Both runners tagging from second and third. In comes the run from third, and it's 4-0.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
So up next, Ivan Herrera. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition that keeps him square to the plate.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 28 won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Number 68 taking over on the mound, and we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big. Now the left fielder, number 8.
Now batting, number 8.
First
1-0.
offering misses badly for ball 1. Ramos, the runner at third. Herrera at second with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Swing and a miss.
The count is 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
No, that's
Just
low.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the 2-2. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and a run scores.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Dom Smith stands in. He's 0 for 1.
Number 2, Dominic.
First pitch just misses. At the belt and fires. Popped up. Albies settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Eduardo Thomas.
Now here is Eduardo Thomas.
Hey.
That's in there for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And it's 1 and 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Right-handed reliever.
That's ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the
2
way
balls,
he's
1
slowing the
strike.
game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one in for a strike, 2 and 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. On to inning number 4. The All-Stars on top here, 6-0. On to the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Kurt Smith.
Leading off for the Netherlands.
Well,
The
every
first
pitcher
baseman,
wants run support,
Kurt
and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and
Ball,
have too
that's
much
out.
finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Righty to the plate. And a strike. Into center and a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
The third baseman, number 2.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Xander Bogaerts digs in now. Grounded out his first time. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a pop-up. And it drops in. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now batting,
Number 14 now at the plate. And look out
Bam! That
as
ball
that
got
one
him.
ran in and
First
got
base.
him.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have
Now
a
batting,
good feel for the game.
shortstop.
I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Just a weak fly ball this time. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 9,
Danny Jansen to hit here.
Jansen.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Nope,
First
that's
pitch
a ball.
doesn't find the zone.
Here's an
one,
opportunity.
no
If you're
strike.
going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And it's a ball and a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Number 13 on third. Number 2 on second. Number 14 at first. One gone.
Ball
Next
2.
offering misses. The count now
2-2 the
2-2.
count.
The pitch. And it's filled
Count
up.
is full. Aye.
2 away.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards kick.
Jonathan, go.
And next is the designated hitter, Jonathan Scope. 0 for 1 so far. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Smith ranging to his right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the power speed combo, number 29.
The second baseman, number 29.
And a pitch.
Nope.
Off the mark there. And
Counts 1-0.
that is ball 1. The line to kick the pitch.
Yeah.
Out towards left center. Number 6. He ranges to his right. Tracks it down for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Every day
Now
during batting practice,
The
these
shortstop.
outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps.
Shortstop.
They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Fouled off. He was late. Kicks and deals.
Ball. That's out. That's a
Next
ball.
offering misses down and away. 2-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is popped up. 2 down.
The batter, number 3. Designated hitter, Jonathan Arauz.
Now it's the DH, Jonathan Arauz.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Next
Ball
one
that's
is off the
outside.
plate. And the count 1-2. Good eye
That's
right
in.
there.
Ball 2.
The wind of the pitch. And there's
Full
the ball.
count. 3-2.
Two outs. In the air, right field. Number 14 under it. He's got it. And that is that. We go to the top of the fifth. Stepping in, number 6.
Leading off for the Netherlands.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That's a strike. Strike 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Tyler Zombro appears to be getting loose. The wind and the pitch.
No, that's
takes
down.
low for ball 1. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Profile.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. Hard on the ground to first. Thomas takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Smith under this one. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. And welcome back. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Jose Ramos.
Jose Ramos.
The right-hander back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. The pitch. That one misses. And that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The count 2-1. Strike 2. Righty delivers. That one down the line, and foul ball. And he deals. And that skips in the dirt. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Camargo in the box again, takes a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Double play.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Ivan Herrera stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball
that
2.
One missed. Kicks and fires. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, the hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. We'll see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
Swing and a
I got
miss.
to count 2 and 2.
And it's 2 and 2. Stays alive. And there's a foul ball. 2-2 now. And
3-2.
downstairs.
Really good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
And there's ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, number 8. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player. Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And now the 0-1.
Ball, that's just out.
Herrera off of first with 2 away.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and
I got
then
to count
repeat
1 and
them.
2.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And that just misses.
3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That's hard hit on the line. And makes the grab. That is the inning. Welcome back. And now Kurt Smith.
Leading off for the Netherlands, the first baseman, Kurt Smith.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. And the pitch is outside.
1-1.
Ball 1. And a 1-2.
Ball
And
2.
that one a little bit high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander.
When you look at Xander, he has all the tools to anchor a World Series lineup.
Yeah, he's one of those rare talents. He's got power at the plate, discipline to go along with it. Oh, and if he gets on, he's got the speed. This guy's a great combo, and he's an RBI machine.
Next offering is downstairs. Good eye in that spot. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Inside ball.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
That's out to center field. Smith should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that. 2 down.
Now batting, number 14.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in the long ball threat, number 14. And the
Ball,
first
that's
pitch
out.
misses for ball one. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Over to first.
Got him.
Out number 3 to the bottom of the 6th inning. The All-Stars with the lead 6-0. Back here at Petco Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the center fielder,
Leading off
Dominic
for
Smith.
Ontario, the center fielder, Dominic Smith.
The wind of the pitch. And
Yep,
that's
that
outside.
ball went out.
Left-hand batter waits. 2 balls,
Ball
no strikes
inside.
to count. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So, man aboard. Eduardo Thomas, the next to hit. And the first
Ball one,
offering
no
is
strike.
not close. Runner at second, nobody out. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Runner leads away at second. And now the count,
The count is
1 and
1
2
and 2.
after the swing and the miss. Here comes a pitch. That
I got the
misses,
count 2 and 2.
And that's ball 2. Man at second. And now the
3
count
balls,
filled
2
up
strikes.
3 and 2. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Now
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's a big power threat. Number 29. That one's in there, 0-1.
0 and 1.
Right-handed reliever.
Ball. 1 and 1.
Check swing, but he went too
1
far.
ball, 2 strikes. The
And
count.
it's 1 and 2. Swings and misses, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
And now, Edmundo Sosa. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. First offering
outside.
misses the mark. Man on second, 2 down. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That was a moonshot. His second of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 8-0.
move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Jonathan Arauz getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jonathan.
And first offering is fouled off. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. Profar throws to second. Not in time. He's safe.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Here's some real power at the plate. Jose Ramos. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch.
That's
and
ball
another
2.
Ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out
2
there
balls,
on the
1
mound,
strike.
getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. Up against the wall and brings it in. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now an 8-0 game. Back here in San Diego, Didi Gregorius steps to the plate.
Leading off for the All-Stars, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
The right-hander back to work. Liner, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at first, next to hit, Danny Jansen. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty to the plate. Foul ball there. At the belt and fires. Going to count 1 and 2.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Here's a 1-2. And a ball evens the count. In the air, left field, number 8 on the run towards the line. Pulls up and it drops for a hit.
Back-to-back singles, just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder, so he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jaime Barria departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Tyler Sombro gets the call from the pen, and he'll try to keep this big lead right where it is.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
And now it's Jonathan Scope. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. No outs. Runners at first and second.
That's a ball.
Pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
Righty delivers. And this is inside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And they're all loaded up.
First base.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So digging in, number 6. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And a base hit up the middle. 1 run is in. The throw in. It's offline.
He beat it.
The run comes in, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Digging in, Jurickson Profar. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Number 7 over at second. Number 6 on at first with nobody out. And a base hit into right center field. Scope around third. 1 run in. Here comes another. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's 8-4.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
New arm out of the bullpen, Joe Smith, trying to protect this lead. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. In there, and it's 0-1. No outs. Runner on second. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball
I got to count 1 and 2.
One and 2 here. And
Outside, that's a ball.
And the pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And a pitch. Check swing, now an appeal to third. He did not go around. Kicks and deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. And now the first baseman, Kurt Smith.
First baseman, Kurt Smith.
In there for strike one.
0-1's the
Action in
count.
the pen down there. Caleb Smith preparing to come on if needed. Espino getting cranked up as well. The 0-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now 2 away. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander
Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. That one to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Bogaerts retired. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Seventh inning stretch time. The All-Stars on top 8-4. Pitching change here, Mark Appel. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Bottom of the 7th, and the batter now, Johan Camargo.
Leading off
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Camargo.
The wind to kick the pitch. On the ground. Albies fires over to first.
He's out.
And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera digs in now. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And there's the strike.
One
He
ball,
normally
one
does
strike.
damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Good eye right there. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. It's really late
We
right
got
now.
full count.
The next offering misses. Ball 3. In the air to left center. Profar drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, number 8.
Number 8 in the box with 2 gone.
0-1.
And takes a look at a called strike. The
Nope.
next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
One strike right there.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Ball.
Next one just misses. Now 2-2. The wind of the pitch.
3.
Got him looking. That's the 3rd out. Back Back here at the ballpark, we go to the eighth, and now the right fielder, number 14.
For the Netherlands.
The All-Stars
The right
in
fielder,
striking distance,
number
but have
14.
some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Smith back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The count
Next
is
pitch
1
in the
and
dirt.
2.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. And
Nope.
there's a ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
2-2 now. Stays alive. And here it comes. Up the middle. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So man aboard. Didi Gregorius at the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
First pitch, and that's in
Oh,
for a
1's the
strike.
count.
And he deals. In for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And 1-2. Number 14 at second with nobody out. And he chases that one. And there's one down. And here's the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen.
Ball
Next
1.
pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. And the righty deals. Popped up. Sosa settles under it. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter.
Jonathan Scope will hit next.
Scope.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Dylan Peters. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Dominic Smith now at the plate.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Popped up right side, and it falls. So a man on base to start the...
For the knob, definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
And here's the first baseman, Eduardo Thomas. That one's in there, 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty. And down on strikes he goes. And there's one away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, number 29. Ground ball right side, could be 2.
Out.
Takes it to the bag, that's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. 9th inning coming up. The All-Stars out front here, 8-4. Caleb Smith takes over on the mound, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Smith.
And welcome back. We go to the 9th, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, number 6.
The center fielder, number 6.
The pitch. That one misses. 1-0. Left-hand batter waits. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went around, says Ricky Holiday. Strike 2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 away. Now the left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson Profar.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And it's even up. Movement in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, up and throwing. Next pitch misses inside. Ball 2. Kicks and fires. Fouled off left side. The pitch. That one ripped. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First offering misses
1.
the mark. The pitch.
That's
That
ball
one
2.
missed.
Yeah.
And there's the strike. Check swing, but he went too far.
2 balls, 2
Slider
strikes.
right there. And that skips in the dirt. Three-two. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is the ball game. Today, 8-4. Chris Singleton and our All right, ready to go here on the hill here today. Jaime Barria
Leading off.
A very
for the
forgettable
All-Star.
start his last time
The
out. Was
second
only
base.
able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
First pitch, 3-10.
Right-hander kick steals. And that
Oh,
misses
that's out.
off the outside edge. And the right-hander deals. And that one is in for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
That hit him.
That hit him.
And
First
the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
But we all know your chances of scoring go way up when the
For the
leadoff
Netherlands.
batter finds his way on
The first
somehow.
baseman.
Double play, it's a
Kurt.
quick remedy, but the
Smith.
offense has to love this
Safe,
start
he's
with the
good.
heart of the order coming up.
Over to first, and he's saved. And the batter now, Kurt Smith. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball two.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
2 balls, no strikes.
Albies gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Hey!
2-0 is in for a strike. Here's a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Check out the runner.
No,
Albies
he's
dives
in.
back in. Next pitch
I
is
got 3 and
outside.
2.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And he walked him.
That's inside. Ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close
That's
pitches,
good.
and somehow
third baseman
Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So up next, Xander Bogaerts. He's got the
Hey.
power, but great
0-1.
contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. The 0-1 in the air, right field. Ramos moving under it, makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. He's
Oh,
in
he
there.
beat it. He beat it.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 14.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, number 14.
I mean, these guys know they have to get going out of the gates, but you're not going to hear a skipper. You're not going to hear people really say that.
Yeah.
And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And it's fouled away. Runners are at the corners, one away. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Here's Didi now. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the first. No score. We go go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill in this one, number 28.
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
Bottom of the first, and now number 29. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Center field. And there's one down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
So digging in, Edmundo Sosa. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
One down, base is empty.
Ball. Ball.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
And a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner on at first with one gone. It's going to be Jonathan Arauz. Big time power. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. And the 1-0. Clips the corner.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Righty to the plate.
Ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
The 2-1.
Ah! I got the count. 2-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, great stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, credit the base runner there for a great secondary lead in beating the throw to second. But they don't give up, continue to try to complete what would be a double play, and they get the trail runner on the backside. Hey, you know what? That's a pretty good play. You'll take it.
And now here is Jose Ramos. This guy has turned into a beast. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Sosa on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
And a swing and a miss. Third out, and that ends the frame. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. Now it's Jansen to hit.
Leading off for the All-Stars, the catcher, Danny
Perea back to work.
Jansen.
Nope.
Just
Ball 1.
missed. The 1-0.
That's
and
ball
another
2.
ball. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Got him. And one out now.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And now it's Jonathan Scope. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. It bangs off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
One down. Next to hit, number 6. In there for strike 1. Man at second. Good eye right there.
That counts 1-1.
And a 1-1. That one lifted to left. Number 8 drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Batting 9, the left fielder, number 10.
Now batting Jurickson Profar.
That's
First
a ball.
pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Profar gets a piece there.
No,
Next
that's
offering
low.
is down low. Now 2 balls and a strike. Here comes a pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2. The pitch. Foul ball. No score here in the second. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And ball
Inside,
4, 2
ball
aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
At the belt and fires. And he swings
0-2.
over the top there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
0-2 now. Stays alive. Swing and a tapper. Tosses the first.
He's out.
And Albies is retired. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Johan
Leading
Camargo.
for Ontario, the third baseman, Johan.
Now the right-hander ready to go.
Camargo.
Still no score.
Nope.
And that's down and away. The wind and the pitch. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And out number one on the grab.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but
Batting
so
sixth,
hard to get on top of
the
as a
catcher,
hitter.
Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties,
Counts
and
1-0.
that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. And the 1-0.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
The wind of the pitch.
Whoa,
That one
that's down.
misses, and that's ball 3. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. 3-1 is on the way. And that's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting
Here's the
seventh,
left fielder,
the
number
left
8.
fielder, number 8.
Swings through that one.
0-1.
0-1. That's inside.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball,
Well, the
2
hitter
strikes. Down.
shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Next offering upstairs.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Kicks and deals. Right through there, got him. And 2 away now.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Now it's Dominic Smith. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty delivers. Popped up. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Leading
Now the number
for the
2
Netherlands,
hitter, Kurt
the
Smith.
first baseman, Kurt Smith.
Berea back to work. There's a breaking ball that drops in there.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And he's down 0-2
I got
as
the
he
count,
swings
0-2.
through it.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
On the run, sends it over to
He's
first.
out.
1 up, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 2, Xander Bogart.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. That's in there for strike one. Top of the third, no score. And now the count is even. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And here it comes. Pitch in the dirt. 3-2 strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's ball four.
Take your bait.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Number 14, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And the right-hander deals. Now 1-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
1-1 now. And this is inside. Just off the outside edge. And the righty deals. And a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. A little late, opposite field not.
The punch out there, that's the second out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Gregorius batting for the second time, and that's strike one. The pitch. That one in there across the letters.
No balls,
love how
2 strikes.
vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
2 outs. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Bogarts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Didi swing and a drive. Deep right field. On its way. And out of here. Didi Gregorius goes deep. His first homer of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
2 outs, nobody on. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Now batting, catcher, Danny.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. There's the swing and a miss.
0-2.
That one ripped, but foul. The wind to kick the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Eduardo Thomas.
The first baseman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
0-1.
The wind of the pitch. And now
Ball,
it's even
that's
up.
inside. Ball.
That's downstairs and outside. The 2-1. And that one ripped to left. Base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So up next, number 29. On a line out towards center. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Edmundo Sosa digs in now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. In there for strike one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The tag, and he's out at second. The 1-1. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. He powers one out from right field. His second of the year. It's 2-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And here is Jonathan Arauz. Rolled
Now
out to
batting,
second
the
in his first
designated
at bat.
Ball one.
First offering misses the mark.
And
Ball
what
one,
makes
no
him even
strike.
quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many
That's
great
a ball.
plays.
Next one misses. Now 2-0. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand batter waits. Down the line towards the corner. Profar on the move to his right. Bounces
that
over
ball
the wall
bounced
and
over.
foul ground. It's
Two
an
base.
automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now it's going to be Jose Ramos. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball
That
one.
misses. And 1-1.
1-0.
And a pitch. And now
2
2-1.
balls, 1
The
strike.
strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Next
We
offering
got full
misses.
count.
And now 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
pitch. That one fouled off. So the tying run at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a 3-2. Stays alive. And a pitch. The right-hander gives up the two-out walk.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
The third baseman,
So
number
first
7.
and second with 2 outs.
Johan.
Now at the plate, Johan Camargo.
Camargo.
Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Pitch misses
ball.
inside, and that's ball 1. Arauz, the lead runner out at second. Ramos on at first with 2 down.
No,
Next
that's
offering
down.
misses. 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he deals. And that's in for a strike.
In today's game,
2 balls,
not that many
1 strike.
fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The other way. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And that'll kick off the base of the wall. 1 run's in. Now 2 runs score. It's 3-2.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Now the catcher up to hit, Ivan Herrera. He
Now
reached out
batting,
a walk his
catcher,
first time.
Ivan Herrera.
That one's in there, 0-1. Runner leads away at second.
Inside, ball 1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And 1-2.
Well,
1
there's
ball,
a certain point where
2
you have
strikes.
to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. In the air, center field. Number 6 settles under this one. Squeezes it, and that's the inning. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Petco Park, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and
Leading
set to
off
lead
for
off
the
the 4th,
Netherlands,
Jonathan
The
Scope.
designated hitter, Jonathan Scope.
The pitch. It's in there, and that's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler Zombro up and throwing. Kicks and fires. And ball
that's
1.
in.
Here's a 1-1. Into center. Smith under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down.
Now batting, number 6.
Here's a speed threat. Number 6.
Off the
off,
plate, ball
it
one.
just misses. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
Ball
The next
two.
pitch misses, and now 2-0. There's a strike. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And now it's filled up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are two down.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and deals. And that one wrapped foul. Here comes a pitch. That one drifts inside.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Smith under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the fourth, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, number 8.
For Ontario, the left fielder, number 8.
And a pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The pitch. There's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And a strike in there. The wind and the pitch. And
2
the
balls,
1-2
2
misses
strikes.
to even the count. And he hits a ground ball right side. Dives and he can't hang on. A flip to the pitcher covering. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff
The
man.
center fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Dom Smith stands in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty to the plate. Fouled off. He was late. That's a laser base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 28 done for the day, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Number 68 on the pitch here, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Eduardo Thomas getting ready to hit. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate, and the runner holds. Next one
that's a ball.
misses. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
2-0.
Man at second.
That's
Now
ball
3-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Smith leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now batting, number 29.
Back to the top of the lineup, number 29 now at the plate. Check swing, but he went too far.
0-1's the count.
That's strike 1. Two on, 1 out. And
Nope,
that one a little bit high.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
The 1-1. And there's the ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
At the belt and fires. That just misses.
Outside.
And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
And there's a foul ball. 3-2 now. Hot shot to third. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Edmundo Sosa, the next to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Big swing and a miss.
I got the count.
He got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Here's a rocket out to left. Profar makes the catch. Out number 2.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Jonathan Arauz.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power. First offering misses the mark. And a swing and a miss.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
Count 2-1.
Right-handed reliever. Line drive, caught. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-2. A new arm into the game, the righty, Tyler Zombro, trying to protect this lead.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Back here in San Diego, and here is Ozzie Albies.
Leading off for the All-Stars, the second baseman.
The wind of the
Ozzie
pitch.
Albies.
Oh, that plunked him.
That ball
and
hit him.
that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Count is
so
1
important
and 2.
for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
One and 2 now.
That's out.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. Swing and a bouncer. Flips it behind his back.
Out.
Sosa to second, and that's 2.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You got to love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you got to remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Xander Bogaerts. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And that ball is gone. Xander Bogaerts goes the other way. His first homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 4-3.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now here is number 14.
Ball.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. And a foul ball. This one in the air, right field. Ramos moving under this one. Puts the squeeze on it, and that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Ramos. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And there's one down.
third baseman, number 7, Johan
Camargo with the dish. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. In there, and it's 0-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Dylan Peters getting ready to go. Appel, a right-hander, loosening up as well.
Ball.
Next offering is down low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Just
Ball
off the inside edge. And the righty deals.
Ball 3.
Swing and a miss. And a full count now.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hit it hard somewhere.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him looking. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera.
That's
First
a ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
A 1-1.
Ball, that's off the plate. Ball
Check
3.
swing, no appeal. The pitch.
We got a full
Swings through
count.
that one
3-2.
out front that time. The wide to kick the pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Leading off for the All-Stars, the shortstop, Didi
Sombro back to work. Gregorius leading things off and takes a strike. Action in the pen down there. Caleb Smith getting loose out there. In the air, left field. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
The catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
Now, Danny high fly ball out into left center field. 2 down.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Jonathan Scope.
And here is Jonathan Scope, 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Now one missed. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The All-Stars leading this one 4-3. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, number 8.
Leading off for Ontario, the left fielder,
The right-hander back to work. Ball one
Counts
there.
1-0.
Movement in the bullpen. Dylan Peters, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. The 1-0. And the 1-0 misses low.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Left-hand batter waits.
Hey! Ball
Just
3.
missed. And a strike on the outside edge.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one
That's
misses.
ball 4.
So
Take
a
your base.
leadoff walk.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
leading
And now
for the
Dominic
All-Stars,
Smith.
the center fielder, Dominic Smith.
Moves first. And he's
He's
back
safe.
in safely. In there for strike 1. Pickoff throw.
Safe,
And he's
he's
back
in.
in on a dive. Number 8 gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've
Now
got to
batting,
be better at the plate
the
right
first
there. At least to
baseman,
foul something off,
Eduardo
extend that at-bat.
Thomas.
So digging in, Eduardo Thomas. First pitch, and he just misses. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second.
1
And a
ball,
miss.
2
Safe
strikes.
at second. And he steals the bag. Popped in the air, left field. Profar makes the play, 2 away down.
The batter, number 29.
And now, number 29.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion,
Ball.
and he's in full speed.
Man on second, 2 down. Just
Outside, that's a
missed.
ball.
And the right-hander deals. On the ground to the left. Gathers and
He's
throws
out.
to first. Inning over. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in is the speedy
Leadoff for
number
the
6.
Netherlands, the center fielder,
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
0-1's the count.
0-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now here is Jurickson Profar. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Righty delivers. Swing and a slow roller. Save!
No,
he beats it!
The batter number 1.
Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but hard hit, base hit. Here comes the runner. Sosa with a relay home. Safe at the plate. And this game is tied in the 7th.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
New pitcher on here, Joe Smith. He'll try to strand the runner at second. One out, runner at second. Curt Smith will hit next. On the ground right side. And that is out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Bogart.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's in there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. And it's even up.
1-1.
Two outs. On the ground right side. Should be extra bases. The run scores from third, and it's now 5-4. Bogaerts into second.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
At the plate, number 14. First off,
that ball
it
went
just
out.
misses. A little out front there as he swings through it. Bogaerts stands at second with 2 gone. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. On the ground to third. Wow, nice play. Gathers and throws.
Got him.
Very nicely done for the out.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Nick Vincent. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Edmundo Sosa digs in now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
0-1 now. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Jansen right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter,
Jonathan Arauz now at the plate. 1 for 3.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie and run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
That one to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 5, Jose Ramos.
So 2 down now, and here is Jose Ramos.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
First pitch,
Ball 1,
not
no strike.
close. Two down, nobody on. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The tying run at the plate. Swings
1 ball,
and
2
misses.
strikes the count.
And the count 1-2.
That's
and a
ball
ball
2.
evens the count. The 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that'll do it. And welcome back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Didi Gregorius.
Leading off for the All-Stars, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
And the right-hander back to work.
Nope.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Here's the strike. And a pitch.
Hey.
So now 1-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Nope.
The next offering misses. 2-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Next
Count it,
pitch
3-2.
inside, and it's 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that chance handled. On to first.
Oh.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
Digging in, Danny Jansen. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
You got to give some credit to the infield coach for the positioning on that play.
2 outs, base is empty. Jonathan Scope getting ready to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Kicks and deals. Misses
that pitch is out.
outside. Now 1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
The throw to first. Scope gone to the play, and that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Phil Maton. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Back here at Petco Park is Johan Camargo.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Here comes the pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Herrera up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. The pitch. There's a strike.
It's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, because that's where the potential for damage exists.
Next pitch is in the dirt. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Now the left fielder, number 8. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. And that's in there at the knees. And a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike
1 and 2.
The pitch. Out to short. Tosses to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. gets the ball now. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Kayla Smith.
Well, one-run game, and now the center fielder, number
Leading
6.
off for the Netherlands, the center fielder, number 6.
Wind in the pitch.
Ball
That
one.
misses, and that's ball 1. And a pitch.
Hey.
Well, that's
One and
really
one.
the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Left-hand hitter waits. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual
Now
performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And the batter now, Jurickson Profar.
Ball.
First offering misses the mark. And he deals. There's a strike up high. And now it's even 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott appears to be getting loose. And now 2 balls and a
1
strike. And now the lefty. Profar gets a piece there. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That one misses. And now it's 3-2. The wind of the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Smash to the left side. And that's just foul. Pitch kicks away. At the belt and fires. And that one gets away at the plate. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
That's
Next
a ball.
offering upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he walked him.
Nope. Ball 4.
How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here. Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And a pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. He's up to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One more shot coming up. Bottom of the 9th on deck. The All-Stars with the advantage on the scoreboard, 5-4. Henley on here. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Jansen.
back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Number 23, a critical at bat in this game for him. And here it comes.
No.
Good eye right there.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
And the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Upstairs. Righty to the plate.
That's ball 3.
And a swing and a miss there.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Right there. See, man, I'm going to go for it.
And a foul ball. And here's a 3-2. Sliced hard but foul. And a payoff pitch. A swing and a ball popped up. And a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. Throw, and it gets away.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Eduardo Thomas, the next to hit. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1 with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Hammered on the line, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Number 29.
And now number 29.
Ball 1.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, comfortable or not,
And winning runs on base. Not even close there.
No strikes.
2 balls, no strikes. So the tying run at second.
Count is 2-1.
Swing and a miss.
2-2.
The count's even at 2.
definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Comes the 2-2. Stays alive. Home team down a run. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Just a slow ground ball this time. Steps on the back for 1. How about that double play?
Now batting, the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
Next to hit, Edmundo Sosa. Good contact guy, good defender. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Oh, that's upstairs.
A little bit up. Bottom of the ninth. Down a run and tying run on second base. In the air, right field. Number 14 gets under it. And that is the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5